apparitions are Megas Jess. Last time on Rose Guns days. Oof. But then, and like, oh my god, and then like, and then hell yeah! But oh my god, last episode was a roller coaster. I am never gonna forgive Okanogi for killing Oliver before he even got a chance to see Zal again. Hello, Chi. Welcome to the stream. Oh, God. And Meixue died as well in the freaking plan. And, like, nothing went to plan for them, which is, I guess, a good thing. But it's bad that they died. Oh, God. Also, Alan and Kieth had this massive, really epic duel where they, they proclaimed their love and their hatred for each other. And Alan won, thank God. And he is headed to China to bury Meixue. And where does that leave Primavera? As apparently now the main villains somehow. This happened. Oh my god, but all's not lost as we ended with a badass new opening that had Leo and pretty much the whole gang back together. Hopefully to finish off Gabriel for good. Let's get back into it. This is the last let's watch this again. Hell yeah, Leo! Ooh, he's pissed. Zal is really pissed. Oh wow, look at those scenes. Oh yep, there's Leo back in action, and there's young Jean, who we have not seen yet. It looks like Leo is gonna get friggin' Caleb on his side. He's gonna need all the help he can get. I did, Luca. I did readjust the volume. I hope that wasn't too loud. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks, Apparition. I'm guessing we would start back with Julie's timeline.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I bought some drinks.
Tortsugu jumped in, carrying a plastic bag with several plastic bottles inside. Madame Jean's limo had a refrigerator, but it didn't have a heater. Ironic. Hello, James. Welcome to the stream. As a considerate act of the madam's part, the car had stopped at a service area in case they wanted hot drinks. The car returned to the highway with the smooth acceleration typical of luxury cars.
The green tea has no sugar in it, correct? Don't worry, it's sugar-free.
For some reason, old, pure Japanese people never drink green tea with sugar. Even though they're fine having sugar in black tea or coffee, Sugar and green tea alone they can't stand. In pre-war Japan, they didn't have a culture of putting sugar in green tea, so it's supposedly a remnant of that. Julie, choose whichever drink you like. Thank you. What do we have?
Julie sounds a modern youth after all. I figured she'd have varied tastes.
A red bean soup drink, an eel liver flavored Japanese clear soup drink, a thick salty milkshake walnut flavored. This selection, so original it'd give anyone a headache, made Julie dizzy.
Oh, nice pick. The chicken bone ramen, black pepper flavor, huh?
She held back the urge to punch that triumphant face, which was acting as though it knew exactly what Julie San's tastes were. Today she went with the Madam, Advisor Wadera, and Toritsugu and two cars of guards to a picnic. Or not. The Madam had business in a far-off place, so she'd expressed her desire for Julie to come with them and interview her in the car. 2013 is nearly over. Ah, I see. That explains the soup drinks. It's little Toritsugu's way of celebrating the season. The year is nearly over, and Madame Jean's long, long tail will probably end too. With the deaths of Stella and Yuji, Primavera changes path drastically. We're finally reaching 1950. If the historical facts I know are true, 1950 is the year that Amakawa June, aka Madame Jean, became Madam. The tale of Madame Rose is approaching its end. Oh, I'm sure Adara still thinks about that time often.
I was still, immature. There are no ifs in history. But things might have changed if I had been capable of a bit more. There were times that I have had such thoughts.
Come to think of it, Advisor Adara's relationship with Madame Jean is strange. Lane adored Rose and was the leader of her elite guard. And Jean was supposedly Invader, who defeated Rose and in fractal terms took over the organization. Well, that's definitely not true. However, this already wasn't the simple tale I might have expected, with Madame Jean defeating Madame Rose. Going by the tale so far, I was already starting to form a certain hypothesis. Without that, you couldn't explain the far-off gazes and speech patterns of the Madam and her advisor. In 1950, City 23 changed completely. You mean Richard's exclusive nationalism changed Primavera and the entire city? Precisely. He believed that to complete his own revenge and protect the autonomy of his countrymen, military force was more important than anything. He learned absolutely nothing from the war. Military force is composed of two things: weapons and people. Of course, to buy a lot of weapons, you needed a lot of money. However, you needed even more money to continually gather enough reckless people who could fight with those weapons. If they really wanted to face off against the GDS with its Bashanbang backing, they would need to double the size of their forces. All of Tokyo cities possess a sizable number of villains. There was a sizable number of in City 23 as well. Primavera is what brought them together. It was hardly reasonable to try and double that number. One after another, Richard started welcoming small forces and ruffians who had lost struggles for dominance in other cities on the countryside. It goes without saying that villains love money, but they're even happier when their vanity is played to. They must have been considerably excited to be welcomed by the largest family in Eastern Tokyo. Ruffians poured into City 23, one after another. Which meant those ruffians need to earn food money on their own. And of course, Primavera would need to earn even more money to support its doubled operational costs. Richard encouraged his crews to proactively solve the problem of their food money on their own. So that would mean it was a return to the Caleb era. Can you believe it? After all this time. Jesus fucking hell. The city reverted to the dark era that Madame Rose had risen up against. The ruffians formed factions, striding about and finding fault with people to extort money from them. In the shopping districts, you were forced to pay turf fees or bodyguard fees, and if you refused, you'd be bullied horribly.
Busted open, busted open. This shop's closed today. Stop it! I even paid off Primavera. Hey, we're Primavera too, so we want to get paid too. But a few more bodyguards is always worth the cost, right? They don't do you any good once something like this has already happened, right? Oh, what's going on? We've returned to the Caleb era. Son of a bitch.
No, it's probably even harsher than the Caleb era. Jesus Louise's Croesus. Because unlike Caleb, Primavera controlled distribution too. Richard had gone around to all of City 23's unions, forcing them to offer war funds to help protect their countrymen. Of course, they couldn't disobey. After all, Primavera controlled distribution.
Gentlemen, our ideas of common sense, morals, and goodwill are not shared by foreigners. That's been made obvious by the recent string of tragic incidents. No, consider the oppression of Chinatown as it continues its endless encroachment, unwilling to give up anything. All of you merchants here must be aware of it. They know they cannot invade us economically, so they're finally resorting to military force. Gentlemen, now is the time for our Japanese countrymen to unite and fight. Of course, we're not so unreasonable that we tell you to pick up your guns and rise up. We are the ones with the determination to be shields for our countrymen, and we will stand at the front. All we need is your support on the home front, and we won't lose to anyone. What you say? And what do you mean by support on the home front? We want you to show your determination to participate in this fight with us. Many have already become shields for their countrymen, shedding blood, falling, and sacrificing their lives. Anyone who fails to feel respect for such actions is no countryman of ours. Those without the will to fight are not our countrymen.
Dang! Richard just made that. He just went off the deep end here.
Gentlemen, know that an act of pacifism is an act that supports our enemies. We of Primavera do not accept as countrymen those who do not share the will to fight with us. Oh crap, this guy's crazy, what do we do? This is Madame Rose's decision, gentlemen.
What?
Those without the courage to fight together for Madame Rose's ideals must get out. That's completely unreasonable. Are you gonna become friends of Primavera? Who knows what sort of bad luck might befall the bad boys who don't fight with us? You're threatening them too much. Oh, sorry, Cyrus. I cannot.
You guys have become a regular bunch of bad guys. Thank God.
Sometimes cowards need to be stimulated.
Oh, that's Richard. I'm sorry.
Sometimes cowards need to be stimulated.
Like Cyrus has now taken the role of, like in a lot of like Fire Emblem type games, like there's that one noble general on the bad guy's side that, despite being good at heart, he's willing to fight for the bad guys anyway. Like that's what Cyrus's position is right now. Jeez.
No, that's my friend.
How ironic. They had trusted Primavera because it would protect their major distribution arteries from Chinatown. But now Primavera was a giant vampire with its fangs latched onto City 23's neck. The people were resentful and discouraged, as though Primavera had finally exposed its true nature. Of course, they didn't just feel this way towards Primavera, but towards Madame Rose as well.
That's why I said it from the beginning. They were never anything more than villains. Anyway, I won't accept until I hear it directly from Madame Rose's mouth.
Oh my God, Claudia! It's been forever!
That's right. It doesn't make sense that Madame Rose would say something like that.
However, Richard said that Madame Rose gave the order.
Well, maybe Richard's full of shit. Sure, Rose had some sort of plan. And now, Richard sounds just wording it a bit coldly because he's kind of like that. And we're getting just sort of picture of it.
It's just how distorted could it get to make it end up like that? The way they're threatening us for money to help our countrymen, it's exactly like Caleb. This is what we fought and died against. It means Madame Rose has finally shown her true colors. How else can you explain it? It's not like she got shot or anything. She's always been a disagreeable sort of woman. There's a person who says pretty things while dressed in pretty clothes. The moment she starts pestering us for cash, she doesn't even show her face anymore. She must have gotten out of the hospital and healed ages ago. She wants money, why doesn't she ask for it in person? She has nothing but cheap talk. She's been exposed now. This is what Madame Rose really is. This is her true form.
Rose, can I please have more screen time?
Sorry, Claudia.
Oh. I don't understand what you're thinking.
Richard, who thought the organization might crack if Rose's authority was lost, had announced that she was in good health. God damn, Richard! Then he claimed that she was avoiding public appearances to guard against assassinations, even though she was still Primavera's top leader. So the people believed that Primavera's sudden transformation was a result of Madame Rose's orders. At the very beginning, some people had taken her side, trying to somehow rationalize Primavera's transformation. Time for Leo and Rose to get out and just make their own Primavera with blackjack and hookers, and they already got the hookers available, so that should be quite easy. However, with the appearance of ruffians worse than the atmosphere in the city, people gradually began to hate Madame Rose. Hello, Burncastle. Welcome to the stream.
I don't want to believe it. To think such a hottie yet is fooled. Fool? It was obvious ever since that soy sauce business, was it? Madame Rose was planning to fool us from the very start. It was all her elaborate machinations. She's one hell of a swindler, lady. Rumor has it she's been locked up in some luxury hotel lately, partying like crazy. Ooh, sounds nice. Only a villain would party around times like this.
And then All Might comes in and is like,
Yes, that's exactly true.
all that merciful goddess business was just an act in preparation for this. So she showed her true colors in the soy sauce war after all, scheming to sell a ton of soy sauce at high prices. I saw Madame Rose at X. She was partying with a huge bunch of thugs in her wake. People embellished the rumors however they pleased, and ended up denying all of her prior accomplishments. Doesn't this mean Richardson's taken over control of Primavera? You can bet he wants to avenge Stella's-san. That's up to him. But it's pretty unfair to pretend Madame Rose gave the order. Meryl, does Rose know about this?
Huh? Huh? Oh, I'm back in the story. I doubt it. If she did, there's no way she'd let this happen. This is pretty much the exact opposite of what she wants. Richard is so full of shit.
I told you. Yeah, you're right. Oh, we should let Madame Rose know! She could stop the consigliere from running wild.
The place Rose's being hidden was kept secret, even from me. Can you believe it? Even me? I was like one of the main fucking characters. Fucking hell. However, I'm sure Rose will return someday. Otherwise, the opening could be considered false advertising. Tell the girls not to stir up any unrest until that day comes. No matter what!
Where was Madame Rose? I told you she was secretly moved to Shizuoka to guard against assassination, right? What a lovely hotel room. Yes, she was still in Shizuoka. She endured the surgery and regained consciousness, and now she is recovering on schedule. Her first wish was to return to City 23 right away, But Richard told her to remain where she was for the time being. Oh, god damn it. But Richard-kun?
Rose, 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 Rose. I understand how you feel. But it would be dangerous for you to return Tokyo to right now. I guarantee it. I would just shoot you. Even though we know the GDS were the masterminds, we still don't know the identity of the enemy group that carried out the attack. It's completely unknown. I could spend a lifetime searching and not know what their name was. By the Major's judgment, they were likely a former Special Forces unit from the Chinese military. The enemy knows you're a heart, and they have several hitmen out looking for you. Please understand. We cannot afford to risk losing you again.
I know that! But Richard-kun? I can't believe that Meixue-san was the mastermind behind the attack! Let me talk to Meixue-san! I know that's not true. If I can do that, I'm sure we'll be able to resolve this misunderstanding.
I understand how you feel. I didn't want to believe it either. But we found evidence that we totally didn't plant there. Undeniable evidence, as confirmed by the American military's informant department.
At the word evidence, even Rose was forced to stop talking. She hadn't seen it with her own eyes, but she just couldn't believe it. However, he had not only received a close examination by Richard, a man of skill in documents and contracts. But it had also been investigated by the American military's information department thanks to Gabriel. If it had been Richard's decision alone, one might suspect him of making a mistake, lose his composure after the death of his near relative. However, now that it had the U.S. Information Department's stamp of approval, there was nothing that Rose could say.
Even though we've been attacked 2 times already, they are still playing dumb. To those who have seen the evidence, it's a joke. To those who have seen the evidence, it's a joke. Not that anyone is laughing.
Interesting.
I imagine you want to speak with Lee Meixue directly by phone right now. Well, let me dial him up.
Ring, ring, ring.
Lee Meixue is on the phone. He's totally there, and I'm not playing in his voice. He says, "Sorry, I cannot come to the phone right now, but please tell me how awful I am in 2 seconds."
Beep.
But I would ask you to refrain. That was their condition for hiding you.
God damn it! Not even being able to phone him!
In exchange, they have kept you safe until this day, correct?
By the time Rose's condition improved, Richard had already firmly resolved himself to take Primavera as his own. Oh God, Richard, what are you doing, man? Seriously. Rose's naive ideals couldn't fully protect their countrymen. However, he couldn't maintain Primavera without relying on her charisma. He has a low charisma rating. So Richard had used a Shizuoka organization, headed by an old friend of his, to keep Rose in a state of house arrest. Richard had forbidden all contact between Rose and the outside world. Their enemy was Chinatown. Chinatown had connections with the Chinese military's occupying forces. It was possible that they'd be able to tap Rose's phone, trace it, and find out where she was being hidden. If Rose's location ever got found out, the Shizuoka organization would get dragged out into Tokyo feud. Blocking Rose's access to a phone would prevent such a thing from occurring and cause trouble for the Shizuoka organization. According to Richard, this was one of the organization's conditions for agreeing to hide Rose. God damn it, she should hide anywhere she wants. To that Shizuoka executive and old friend of Richard's, it's very desirable that Richard be in charge of Primavera. So they had happily assisted in putting Madame Rose under house arrest. God damn it. Rose had been confined inside a hotel room with the phone line unplugged. Of course, they at least kept up the appearances of hiding her as a guest, but treating her with courtesy.
Rose, son. Let's leave Tokyo to Richard, son. Those people must be hiding waiting for you to get impatient and show yourself.
Those people. He Wayne-kun. Don't tell me that you also believe Meixue-san and the others did it.
It's impossible.
That's impossible. After all, until right before that incident, we spoke together about the Distribution Association. It's inconceivable that he caused an incident like that after talking with us in such a friendly manner. He used to be a good guy.
If they were Japanese and operated by the laws of our common sense, I'd agree with you. But they aren't Japanese. They talk to you like friends, but the whole time they're looking for a chance to strike.
Wayne-kun. They massacred all my wild dogs on guard duty. Oh, that Wayne. God damn it. Oh, fucking hell. I'm so sorry.
They massacred all my wild dogs on guard duty. Even those who threw down their guns and begged for their lives were all shot dead, hit right between the eyes. It was all witnessed by passers-by. I won't forgive them!
Wayne's expression twisted with hate, his fist shaking. I really hope Wayne is the one to kill Okanogi-kun.
I was so shallow-minded.
It means you were still young, dear.
I was foolish, with using to use my own head to make judgments.
That attack 1 year previous, the one against the procession of Richard's body double. In order to prevent anyone from realizing it was an inside job. They massacred all the young men guarding the procession.
Afterwards, I learned it was a result of the ambitions of those young men. They decided to accomplish something great while I was away. It was all because I, their boss, created an environment that praised those who took on dangerous risks. Though they were young, they were all wolves with a keen sense of smell.
You mean, if they hadn't been so anxious to make names for themselves, they'd have realized how odd it was for them to suddenly be chosen to guard the consigliere's procession.
Correct. Well, that sort of thing's pretty complicated. Older people always brag about their old stories of valor, mocking the young people who've never faced death before. So, of course, we young guys got a bet on a long shot. Quiet, you!
Toratsugu is correct, dear. The old have a bad habit of showing off with their old war stories. For that reason, the young always try to take dangerous risks to make names for themselves. When the results in a situation that can never be undone. When that results in a situation that can never be undone, it's the old who are to blame. But Mad Dog Wayne was young too. And at the time he was outside Tokyo, cutting Madame Rose while she hadn't regained consciousness. To me, it seemed a bit cruel to claim that those deaths were Advisor Udera's responsibility. However, Udera slowly shook his head.
No. As a boss, the lives were in my care. I could not escape blame for failing to teach them the value of their own lives.
Julie, what a person has lives. When a person has lives in their cage, age doesn't matter. If you're being called a boss. then even if you're a mirror, you must take full responsibility for the lives of your subordinates. Yes. Primavera was the largest Japanese mafia in Japan. The madam stood at the top of that organization with all its members. Just how much responsibility did she bear? Julie was embarrassed by the realization that she failed to understand how incredible this woman was. Julie was, even after interviewing her for so long, even when he was young, Wayne understood that responsibility.
I blame myself. Feel humiliated by my lack of responsibility. I blame myself.
Oh, I already said that one, sorry.
As a result, I wanted an enemy as a way to escape the pain.
After losing so many comrades, Wayne mourned and eventually crushed his emotions with anger. It was so much easier to blame his enemies than it was to blame himself. And so Wayne easily accepted that what Richard and the others said. God damn it. He believed that the GDS was the culprit and that there was evidence proving it. The GDS had used a mysterious group of killers to launch attacks twice, even going after Madame Rose herself. If Queen Vera wanted to compete with the GDS, they were already past the point of talking. Making Madame Rose's ideals a reality remained and always would remain Queen Vera's greatest goal. However, oh, I thought that was her dialogue. If Rose still couldn't accept the reality that the GDS was with their enemies, she wouldn't be able to resolve the situation. Rose was soft-hearted. Surely her character wouldn't allow her to suspect someone other once she got trusting them. Ensnared by this idea, even Wayne was consciously assisting in maintaining Madame Rose's house arrest.
You know I can't do that, Rose-san.
Wayne-kun! Please, please! Wayne shook his head and quietly refused to take Rose's handwritten letter, which he had asked him to deliver to Meixue. Ooh, that's a smart idea.
If I took your personal letter and made contact with Chinatown, I'd end up getting followed somewhere down the line. Richard-san gave me strict orders. We mustn't let this place be discovered. Rose-san, you must know how terrifying Chinatown's information gathering skills really are.
Please, Wayne-kun! Can you just send it to the post office in the city? I mean, seriously!
Rose-san.
Wayne-kun! Oh God.
Chinatown itself decided to abandon the path of walking hand in hand with you. We are past the point of talking this out. We were already well past that point last year. We're already well past that point last year, but look at the result. Talking out with foreign races was just meaningless.
That's not true!
Please leave the GDS to us. To Richardson.
Oh God.
After all, this matter is one that we can handle better than you, Rose-san.
Wayne-kun. Oh God, Rose.
No. Sorry.
That was the first time Wayne had spoken to Rose with such hatred. Wow. Even Wayne was surprised by his own emotions.
In my shallow-minded way, I thought Madame Rose would have to leave the front lines for a while. That was the first time I ever voiced doubts about Madame Rose. And she knew it. When I saw her expression, my chest white.
I can't imagine Wayne saying something like that to the madam he once respected so much.
I was a fool to forget the sadness and responsibility I felt for my lost comrades. I made an enemy out of the GDS and filled my heart with hatred.
As a result, even though you should have been the leader of Madame Rose's guard, you betrayed her trust.
It was a foolish failure, one that I could not lament enough. Wayne, you must understand as well. Once we likened Primavera to a ship. If Primavera was a ship, then we would be low-level sailors with Rose-san as our captain. Correct. Right now our ship is in the middle of a storm, and there is no chance. There is chaos on the deck. If we don't hurry and fold our massive sails, the mast will break. If we don't hurry back and fold our massive sails, the mast will break. We are in a rush, people! We'll muster the utmost of our ability to protect the ship. Indeed. We must sweat with heavy labor while enduring the wind, rain, and rough waves. But what if during such a dangerous task? But what if, during such a dangerous task, a slender captain came up and asked to help? We would tell the captain to leave it to us, asking him to take revenge out of reach of the wind and rain. Correct? Rose is such a talented leader, but she is not a talented general. Until the fight is over, and we can return to the task of building a road to our countrymen's future. We should release her from the hard work she's been doing and let her body rest. Let her body rest.
Even now, Wayne remembered the shock of the time Rose fainted. Dang. Come to think of it, this trouble with the GTS was a perfect choice for Rose to take on a vacation. Come to think of it, this trouble with the GTS was a perfect chance for Rose to take a vacation. Another one so quickly.
I foolishly thought so as well. And so I imprudently did advise her to forget Tokyo and focus on recovery. Holy crap! That'd be like me talking back to Madame Jean right now. Quiet, you.
The relationship between those two was a lot closer. So, Madame Rose must have received a considerable shock. Get it? Shock. She had only been told fragments of what was happening in Tokyo. And they didn't allow her to get involved. Even Wayne, whom she entrusted, told her to focus on recovery and lead everything to Richard. She had no idea how much the people of City 23 misunderstood and despised her. Whoa! She could neither learn anything nor do anything. With Wayne and the others guarding her, she could do nothing but sit listlessly by the window and read books. Jeez. Even though I know this is no time to be doing something like this. I'm sorry, Leo-kun. Yes, we're back to Leo. Woo! Even though I promised that I'd revive your homeland by the time you returned. She picked up a clipping of an— oh my god! Of an English newspaper right next to the mirror. Oh my god. It was from a newspaper in the summer of this year, August 15th, 1950. It was an announcement that a certain southern country had established itself as an independent republic. He really just straight up did it. This southern country had engaged in a fierce war of independence against former colonial rulers after the Japanese military withdrew. After hard fighting that lasted several years, it gained international support and finally won its independence in 1949. I wonder what country you could say that is. In the year following that, the chaotic country pulled itself together. And finally, on August 15th of 1950, it was truly free from the long colonial rule that had lasted for centuries. This article proved that a single man who had disappeared over the southern horizon. This article proved that a single man who had disappeared over the southern horizon had now settled all of his lingering regrets. Here we go. Chapter 1. Wow, it's a brand new chapter. Coming home. Woo! Hell yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is just like Leo's introduction, you guys. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on a bit. I need to take care of something. I will be back as soon as I can. I'm so happy that Leo's gonna be back. I just have a bit more thing to take care of. I will be right back. I'm so sorry, you guys. Arrange things over here and get some things. I'm so happy. Leo's back. Leo's back. Yes. I really hope so. Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, that was close. Just, almost ready. All right. Surrounded by a wind that was rather cold, a single man walked huddled over. He was terribly hungry, but he's hungry again. But the alley he'd wandered down seemed to be a bad one. He couldn't find any trace of a restaurant. Woo! Yes!
Okay. No more complaining from me. I'll take pasta, even udon. Gotta be someplace around here that'll give me some grub.
Leo Shishafugingami. The legendary man who had fought with Rose on the night of the roses and guns. But not the days, leading them to victory. Without him, Primavera probably wouldn't even exist. Leo had finally resolved his war and had returned to City 23 at long last.
Oh, ye angels on high. If you can hear me, please show me the way.
Oh my god, how ironic. How ironic. Damn. Oh! Wow. Young Sheen, I remember her sprite from last time, but wow, that is a detailed ass sprite. Holy shit. And she looks awesome.
There rains angels a lot in this city. Should have brought an umbrella.
Exactly, James. You know, as I said, as I said, like when he was holding off like 50 guys, like yeah, he's too OP for them to have. He's gonna totally come back when they need him most. Apparently, she jumped down from the second floor of that store. She had landed on her butt.
On my back, as I lay crushed beneath her on the asphalt. Whoa, did some beautiful woman get into trouble and jump on me again? Okay, here comes the part where she says, I'm so sorry, are you okay?
You dumbass! The hell are you doing strolling about in a place like this?
Perfect. I love it when things don't go as planned.
You're a man, aren't you? Don't worry, I'm as light as a feather. You should be fine.
Wonderful. She even stole my line. Look, there she is! Generic mooks, right on cue.
These guys sure don't let up, even against a frail little feather like me.
Don't worry. The cool guys always win.
Hey, yo! You see a woman caught up in a fight, and the first thing you do is scamper away!
Oh, right. Miss, any idea where I can get some pasta around here?
Pasta? If you're looking for udon, try the Kuroimo. Alright, I got a Kake udon discount coupon. How's that?
Okay, you got a deal. Is that man with her too? Who cares? Get him.
Oh my god! I wasn't prepared for there to be a new generic mook.
Sure, why not? Let's give him a good beating, like totally.
What? You can't beat up a single woman unless you gang up on her.
Come on, everyone, get him. Like totally, for sure.
You gave me some trouble because it was so cramped back there. But I'm not gonna lose here.
Looks like Angel's got pretty scary these past 3 years.
Oh, Leo. If only you knew. If only you knew. Hell yeah! I got my own freaking fighting screens! Look at me! I'm a main character! Fuck yo! I'll show you who's gonna be the boss around here on no Primavera with blackjack and hookers.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Who the hell are you? Damn, you're a good fighter.
I've been called that.
KO, motherfucker! $19.50 roses. Hey, not bad. You're used to fighting, aren't you? You naughty boy.
Well, this is my alma mater after all. Oh, damn it. Hey, not bad, like totally. Shaw.
I'm gonna tell everyone. I'll let them know these three Mike Primavera guys got beat up by a woman.
Oh, talking tough now, huh, dude? Now I want to serve up that burning heart of yours a drink. A concrete cocktail at Bar Tokyo Bay, like totally for sure.
Why don't you stop relying on your henchmen and come at me yourself, you asshole?
Oh, but I'm a pacifist. Shaw. Brawling like would totally mess up my hair, like for sure.
Hello, Mystery Theater. They could hear the sound of footsteps rushing towards them.
I see. Looks like they need quite a few people to beat up one woman.
Well, this woman's incredibly used to fighting. They'll probably need that many. Come on, let's run, Nissan! And I don't mean the car! No time to sit and chit! Is that voice okay for Jean, by the way? Like a rougher Jessica? Because that's the energy she's giving me.
Damn, like we'd let you get away. Come on, dude. Like tonight's cocktail is on the house, like totally for sure.
He picked up a bucket of trash on the side of the road and threw it at the woman. She caught it boldly and casually threw it behind her. And well, that's where my head was. What the heck are you doing, Nissan?
Are these spices? Some sashimi would be nice too. My head had been decorated by apple and potato skins, looking almost like a Christmas tree.
Well, I mean, you got the red and green.
Hang on, it's still October. Bit early.
Come on, over here! If you can't run away quick enough, I'm leaving you behind.
Hold on. I need your fruit on.
We were quick to scamper away. We dashed off cheerily.
Dang, my head smells like running garbage. Club Primavera is a place for gentlemen. They'd throw me out if I tried to enter like this.
You're a tough customer. I like that.
And you're a tough angel.
I'm Jean. And you?
Me? Huh, right. Okay then, this time. Might as well introduce myself as John.
Oh, he's not gonna say who he is. John, huh? I used to have a dog called that. Come on, John. Yeah, boy.
Woof, woof. Ooh.
Oh my god, Leo is so adorable. Whoa, sorry there, miss. Don't worry. That wasn't enough to fracture your shoulder. We'd gotten a bit too excited and bumped into a girl with a traveling bag. The girl signaled for us not to worry, so we kept on running.
Damn it, where the hell did that Jean go? She runs away so fast. Hey, you woman! A man and a woman ran by here. Which way did they go? Which way did they go?
The girl with the traveling bag pointed in the direction opposite to the path taken by those two. It was a large street. Even at this time, it was packed with traffic.
If they ran into that, there'd be no
If they ran to that, there'd be no catching them. The men shrugged.
Oh, we'll let her get away with that for tonight. Like, totally. Like, too bad I don't get to show my badass knife work. Like, totally for sure. Sure. Oh, we miss seeing the boss's knife work again. Boss, please show us your legendary lightning fast knife work sometime soon.
I didn't know. Yeah, Jean is pretty fucking strong. I wonder where she came from.
Like, my knife doesn't come out until I meet the ultimate prey. Like, totally for sure. Thanks for the tip, Miss. Like, totally.
The man the punk called boss frivolously turned to face the girl. By then, the girl was already gone. Oh my god! She had to come back now. God! Hell! Oh god, it's not fair! Poor Sal, oh god! Oh god! I wasn't expecting her to come back so soon. It's not fair! 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 Sorry, I wasn't ready for this. The city has changed a lot. Zell Saito, the girl who had raced through 1948, toyed with by misfortune, but surviving resiliently. She was also in City 23. Right now, she had a passport from a certain country in South America, arranged for by Madame Rose. Life with her father in that new world had grown peaceful. And now she was back in City 23 again. I wonder, how's everyone doing? Pretty sure it was one straight past this one. Oh god! Fucking hell! There it is. That good old music shop. Oh God! He's Charles and he's Enigma all the time. Is Nina starting to like cleaning a bit more? And is Oliver doing okay? That's the music shop had a poster saying store for rent. It seemed all signs of life had disappeared from it a while ago. 2 years have passed since then. Maybe they all grew up, started going their separate ways, and didn't need to room share anymore. However, she didn't feel it easy. At least it gave those three nothing bad in just 2 years. Stop! They were certainly still joking around together now. Oh, come on, don't do that. No. Now, where was that restaurant where the wild dogs used to hang out? Oh God. I'm sorry, oh God. Oh God, I gotta get back together. I gotta get back together. Oh. Now if I just had a beautiful lady watching my backs, you'd have full marks. You're pretty funny, John. No such luck for the beautiful lady part. Well, I'll wash your back if you want. Nice, I'll give you a gold star. Hold on a sec. Just gotta grab a deck brush and some detergent. Hold on, my back isn't the floor. Theo had borrowed the shower in Jean's home. His rot-scented eau de cologne was finally gone. When he finally came out, drying his hair with a dried-out towel, the scent of soy sauce in his nostrils. Oh, the smell of soy sauce is the best. It's just a smell. It's gonna taste like the lowest quality substitute soy sauce for sure. They apparently put all these weird chemicals in it so you go blind if you eat too much. Well, I'm not the one eating it, so I guess that's fine. Sheesh. Maybe I should eat that rotting trash instead. Just kidding, just kidding. This is real soy sauce. Who the hell do you think I am? That's leftover Satomi soy sauce that I bought during the soy sauce fever. It's been sitting around for 2 years. And it smells like it's good. Yep. Forget 2 years. You could leave it sitting for 10 years. I think I like you. Jean was a tough woman. Even this late at night, she had dragged in a man she didn't know and let him shower. Yeah, she's badass. Apparently, she wasn't some naive lady who'd show an instant reaction when she saw a man's chest. Is this your family? Oh, my husband and my sons. Oh, wow. So she's married. Cute, ain't they? Jean spoke without turning around, still facing the pot. The frame had a picture of a four-person family. It was apparently taken right before her husband left for the war. Oh, he might have died. Their sons were probably younger than elementary school age, but they seemed mischievous. However, the small apartment was only large enough for a single person. Uh-oh. There didn't seem to be enough chairs or mugs for 4 people either. Oh no.
Lost in the great disaster.
The kids, boy. My husband was in the Navy. He was on a cruiser called the Makuma. Have you heard of it? The Makuma itself!
I was in the army. Don't know much about boats. But none of those sailors were bad people.
Of course not! They're out there on the blue sea with its coral. The sun is shining. I wish I could be there. Even Leo, who had been in the South, knew what had happened at Midway. They'd been able to receive enemy radio transmissions, so they probably knew more about the military situation than those back home. Okay, here's your so on.
Great. The aroma of the homeland.
Dang, she had a full family and they just... Wow. And look at her. She's incredibly strong. He wanted to pay a visit to the Kuroimo or Club Primavera, but a reunion with rotting trash dripping from his head would be a bit much even for him. However, he was glad to hear her mention the Kuroimo. In the incident 3 years ago, Miguel had set fire to it, but apparently it hadn't burned down. Or did the potatoes in the closet get burnt, forcing her to open a roasted potato restaurant? Oh? So you're back after being gone for 3 years. My God, you missed a whole ton of story arcs.
Just a quick trip across the ocean. Finished up my work for the year.
So? How was Japan after 3 years?
Well, it's exciting as ever.
Well, I get the feeling a lot's happened in these 3 years. But not so much has changed. You still got mafias and punks strutting about. Though for a while, Madame Rose put in a bit of an effort into it and looked like it might get better.
Huh?
I don't have a clue what Madame Rose is thinking these days. It's like she's been taken over by a completely different poison. Poison about little sister of a big Primavera exec dying last year. Ever since then, the character suddenly changed.
Sister of a big exec.
Right now, Primavera no different than the Caleb family.
Oh, crap baskets.
They're going around tormenting the countrymen and taking the money. And they're calling it support money to aid the countrymen. But we all know it's a load of crap! Seriously, what the heck happened to Madame Rose? She even used to come to this shopping district and interact with us so candidly. These days, rumors say she's living in a luxury hotel, partying all the time, and making a common man voice posture seem like a friggin' joke. I mean, really? I'd like to slap her and beat some character into her.
Nina!
Here, over here.
Zal!
Wow! Charles, I'm so glad to see you're doing well. Oh, God. The two of them hugged, celebrating this 2-year reunion. All the wandering dogs together again, with one exception. How's Oliver?
Oh.
He's doing fine.
Huh?
He's on a special mission, so we went pretty far away. I see. So he's earned enough trust that they rely on him for special missions like that, huh? So even Oliver's grown. Oh, God. I'll have to compliment him a whole bunch.
Are you sure about this?
Tomorrow we'll gently take her to the graveyard. She's tired from a long trip and celebrating this long-awaited reunion. We can't tell her now. The two of them decided not to tell Zell that night. They tried as hard as they could to be cheery, to reward Zell for the weariness of a long trip. The three of them clinked glasses of alcohol together, celebrating this 2-year reunion. Oh, God.
Zell, looks like you got a little sunburned.
Idiot, you're gonna have to say that out loud! I was working at the coffee farm. It was tough at first, but everyone was cheering and fun. Oh, and I've also been singing every now and then.
Of course. You got a great voice.
I was sometimes invited by people at shops to sing Japanese children's songs and such. There were a lot of people of Japanese descent in that village, so the older folks loved it. I say, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying your new life. The distant foreign land Zell was living in had different seasons, weather, water, air, everything. However, a new peaceful life with her father was a precious thing, which she'd wanted more than anything. Zell's bright smile told them without words that she was happy with her life in that new world.
Here, it's just like it used to be. Ever since that incident, the atmosphere's gotten even worse than it was when you were here last.
To think that Stella-san only spoke with her once at the club, but she was a beautiful, wonderful person. Poor thing. Madame Rose was shot too. It's been getting worse and worse ever since then. Normally, it probably wouldn't be appropriate to discuss City 23's current situation when they were supposed to be celebrating their 2-year reunion. However, Zell had asked about it persistently, so Nina and Charles told her all they knew. Both of them had been ordered by Wayne to find any information they could about the mastermind of those incidents. However, even with the combined forces of the Wild Dogs, the enemy's identity was still unknown. The attackers had been well trained, with military experience and a significant level of support. Even with this knowledge, they couldn't discover anything more. The rumor that the GDS was the mastermind was already more than an accepted theory among irresponsible people and was starting to become truth. Eventually, the rumors began to claim that former Special Forces troops from the Chinese military employed by the GDS had been used in the attack. However, going by the Wild Dogs investigation, that seemed doubtful. True, the attackers had hardly spoken at all. However, even when people didn't say a word, national characteristics shall show up in their actions and behavior. All of the Chinese people who saw the attacks from start to finish claimed that the attackers didn't seem to be their countrymen. And Japanese alley rats, who had also witnessed them, claimed they didn't seem like their countrymen. In other words, the attackers seemed Asian, but they were neither Chinese nor Japanese. and their weapons and suits had been of high quality. Even though it must have been the action of a massive power, that power's identity was still unknown. The common people were only interested in who the mastermind was, not the attackers. That incident was caused by the GDS. Everyone in City 23 believed that.
But to be honest, the info saying the GES did it is fishy.
The rumor spread itself too efficiently. So, someone who wanted it to look like the GDS started circulating the fake info at the same time as the attack. We've been considering that possibility.
Well, the incident happened a whole year ago.
Dang.
I'm sure it'll get all muddled and we'll never figure it out. It's gotta be useless to investigate anymore.
So, it's gotten really tough in C23, huh? Once they started talking, they couldn't stop. The three of them set aside the joy of their reunion and started analyzing City 23's current situation. Once they'd covered everything, Zal nodded with a serious look on her face. So, my guess was right after all. Come to think of it, why did you come back? Only you and not your dad. This is why I came back. Zal pulled an open envelope from her pocket. It was international mail sent to Zal's address. Zal's current alias was written in neat letters.
Who sent the letter?
The truth is, since the time I left Japan, I've been exchanging letters with Madame Rose. Oh! I didn't know that. Rose, who felt deep sympathy for Zell's past, had been hurt when they'd forced Zell to leave Japan as they're chasing her out. Starting with a letter of apology for that, the two had maintained a correspondence. What sort of things did you two write about? Everyday life. Ordinary things girls worry about. Of course, we also wrote about Madame Rose's ideas, her passion for them, and her worries. Come on, shut up. I guess there are some things it's easier to confess to someone far away.
Exchanging letters can be pretty deep. I want to send you letters too.
No help in it. What's more, Fry? And tell us Zell's address. And so, at a certain point, Madame Rose's letter started to seem strange.
At a certain point?
Yes. At around the time she was greatly injured in a certain accident. If it was about her being greatly injured, it must mean the sniping attack on Madame Rose. On that day, she was attacked at a public hall and shot down. She might have called it an accident just to stop Zell from worrying. In actual fact, the situation was slightly different. Rose had been carried to Shizuoka, and after recovering, she had been forbidden all communication with the outside world. It looks like Richard forged letters to Zell, and that's why she came back. Oh my god, here Richard has just become Caleb 2.0. However, she had asked that they make one exception, and let her continue her correspondence with Zell, which had been ongoing up until that incident. It didn't happen frequently, and it was with someone in a far-off country. She had asked Wayne to discuss the matter with Richard. And as a result, she had been granted special permission, as long as the letters didn't contain any information about the trouble with the GDS or her current location. In other words, her personal letters were to be censored. Even though Wade had grown up in the alleys, he knew this was a violation of Rose's privacy. However, Rose said she didn't mind, so she was able to keep up correspondence with Zell alone. The censoring of the letters was carried out by the people in the Shizuoka organization. This happened not just for letters sent by Rose, but also for Zell's letters, which were brought by Wayne from Tokyo. However, because Rose kept her promise and avoided mentioning any uneasy subjects, she was allowed to continue her correspondence. It was too neat. Uncomfortably so. Oh god, what have we done without your gigantic brain, Zell? Seriously, we needed you so badly. Ever since the letters and she recovered and could write again, the letters were neat. Almost like a literary work. Zell put two letters side by side. Huh! Guess even Madame Rose is a Goyle. Her letters are cute.
This one looks as stiff as a textbook.
Zell had brought the letters from her correspondence with Rose so far. You'd tell by looking that the writing was formal at first, but it gradually opened up and became more girlish. Since she always needed to be Madame Rose, her letters with Zell might have been her only chance to open her heart. That was how lively and fun these letters were. However, they changed dramatically after that incident. Well, we haven't really seen what Wayne is thinking. Mystery Theater. Wayne has just been busy guarding Rose. We've barely seen what he thinks. And Cyrus, again, Cyrus's place in this arc. He's like, you know, the noble general on the evil side in like a Fire Emblem game. That's what his role in this arc seems to be. He changed dramatically after that incident. The handwriting was the same, but the atmosphere was so different that you might think they were written by someone else entirely. Days of peaceful living were spelled out calm and poetically. They talked about the blessings of the weather and flowers and black tea. It was all written with such monotony that Charles likened it to a textbook.
What's this?
It's like a letter written by a fairy. When I asked her if anything had changed, she kept saying I didn't need to worry because every day was a blessing. What a load of crap.
I'm pretty dumb, so I don't get it. What does it mean?
What Madame Rose been doing ever since she was shot in that incident last year? Where is she now? Well, that's top secret.
They're afraid of a second assassination attempt on her, so they aren't telling anyone where she is these days.
Oh my god. I gotta read James's comment. Zell says, I knew it wasn't Rose. She would never write something like, and pardon my French, fuck the GDS. All my homies hate the GDS. Seriously, what in the world is this? Are you expecting me to believe Rose wrote this? Come on. Seriously.
Apparently, Aniki Wayne's been with her this whole time guarding her.
I got Mystery Theaters now. Rose's letter says, I am fine. Everything is fine. Don't come back to Japan. This was not written by a robot. Oh, jeez. Roma has it that she switches between luxury hotel suites around the city so that the enemy can't figure out where she is. Reminds me of Caleb, actually. Doesn't anyone know where Madame Rose is?
Rumor says that other than Aniki Wayne, only Consigliere and the Grand Boss know.
Well, of course, since if something happened to Madame Rose, Primavera will be done for. Did Madame Rose retire after last year's incident? No, she didn't. She's supposedly been working like crazy, even though she never shows herself.
Primavera's change in focus was apparently the Madam's decision.
You mean now they abandoned discussions with the GDS and have been strengthening their confrontational attitude towards them?
I can't really believe that Madame Rose would say something that scary.
Well, we thought so back then, but she's a person who goes all out when she gets serious. Maybe she lost the patience when even Stella-san and Yuji-kun ended up dead.
No, I don't mean that. I mean that stuff about taking money from people across the city because they needed to fight the GDS.
I understand that it takes money to protect people. But, I don't know.
Even though she rose up to protect the city from Caleb, now she's doing the same thing he did. When people say that about Madame Rose, I feel hurt.
We do need money to fight the GTS. So I want the people to share in that burden. Did Madame Rose ever announce such a thing personally? Supposedly she did. It was only a meeting of executives, though.
They say she gave a speech about it at a meeting of their top-level execs. Ever since that incident, Madame Rose's location has been an absolute secret. There's no way she'd appear in front of people.
Is there anyone who claims to have directly heard her announce or give a speech about changing to a Warhawk policy? I mean among normal people, not a closed room like a top-level exec meeting. I don't think so. And that's why some people still don't believe it. Like me, I don't believe it.
They say there's no way Madame Rose would let Primavera suck money from their countrymen. They say they won't pay up a penny until they hear it directly from the Madame's lips.
Unfortunately, they're probably floating in Tokyo Bay by now. Yay, we're the good guys. Fucking hell. So, my guess had didn't me, it might have been right after all, and the Caleb theme is playing, so that can never be good. Thank goodness. It was worth coming back to Japan. Madame Rose saved me and Dad. And maybe now I can finally return the favor. I don't have a clue where this is going.
Seriously? She's gonna give us a prison break, free Madame Rose, and start our own rogue true Primavera faction. We can call it Neo Primavera.
Hey, that sounds pretty badass. What are we talking about now? Madame Rose is probably being held under house arrest. What?
Lobster Fest?
Ah, pardon the Pizzazzi. I'm mad. House arrest, you moron! That'd be like if someone locked Madame Rose up somewhere and wouldn't let her go. What? What? Quiet! You're too loud!
How could you know something like that?
Remember giant genius brain who thought up all of your schemes? In the letters until now, she always spoke frankly about the hardships and the things she did as madam. Then, once the incident happens, all of that disappears from her letters, and she's basically writing Kincaid paintings. There's no way this would be Madame Rose, or I would fucking kill her. It means she's no longer involved in Primavera's work. Then, when I mention that her letters change suddenly, she responds by saying there's nothing wrong and I shouldn't worry. Seriously, that is the way to get someone to worry, so this was totally wrong, written by a moron, so I knew it wasn't written by Rose. There we go. That is probably proof that she's under someone's observation, with even her letters getting censored. But she was still able to send letters. An enemy force would never let her do that. So, this is house arrest. Take that! Break! In other words, Madame Rose's allies are restricting her freedom. Da 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 da. Okay.
I'm pretty dumb, so I don't get it. What does this mean?
Well, it's definitely possible. It was such a horrible incident. I thought it'd be possible for even a Buddha like Madame Rose to lose her patience. But even so, I thought the change was a bit too drastic for Madame Rose. The truth is probably this. After the mysterious attack 1 year ago, the whole city whispered that the GDS did it. The GDS did it. But they weren't able to find any proof. That's true, n'est-ce pas? Even you wandering dogs, with your keen noses, weren't able to find any clues after searching a whole year.
Yeah, move on to the next manga panel.
Madame Rose is a person who will fight when the time comes, but she'll never resort to violence unless there's a truth that's worth fighting for. So, no matter how many rumors going around saying the GDS did it, Madame Rose would never accept that they were the masterminds unless she had proof. However, if some people were already certain that the GDS was the enemy, Madame Rose's prudence wouldn't make them happy. If Primavera doesn't seek retribution, we'll end up getting beaten up one-sidedly. In the world of men, it's incredibly dishonorable to get beaten up without striking back at all. And most importantly, a feast raised in anger can remain raised forever. Unless you can quickly swing that fist down at something, anything, then you'll be crushed by sadness. By now, the other two understood what Zal was trying to say. The letters had undergone a change that was eerily dramatic. Dang, how high IQ is Zal? That's fucking insane. As Zal said, it clearly showed that Madame Rose is being kept under house arrest. And she's like a freaking assassin as well. Yes, James, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. For Zal to say, and the mastermind behind all this, and like the gray, culprit, and he's making like Gabriel's like classic pose with the creepy smile. Was van Gabriel Caboraya, and it like flashes and turns into his sprite. Yes, exactly, James. As Zal said, it clearly showed that Madame Rose was being kept under house arrest. In the incident a year ago with its pitiable victims, someone had wanted to take revenge right away without waiting for Madame Rose's decision. And to that person, Madame Rose was too cautious. They must have felt she was in the way. Nina and Charles looked at each other and gulped.
Wait, you don't mean...
So then, maybe Primavera has been,
Oui. Probably starting a year ago. Real control of Primavera has been stolen from Madame Rose.
fucking hell. Hire her. Jeez. She could probably suss out Caleb, I bet. I mean, not Caleb, Gabriel. God.
She's still being held somewhere. And she hasn't even been told what's happening to Primavera. At this rate, Primavera is going to get further and further from her ideals. The Wild Dogs must stage a jailbreak. We need Oliver. Where is that adorable man? None. At this rate, Primavera is going to do these things the Rose would want to avoid at all costs. That is why I came back. Please, wandering dogs, lend me your strength. We've got to rescue Madame Rose!
Woo! Wow! My girl, Zell! Looks like I'm gonna have to freaking overwrite the... Wow, we started this Let's Play in May 31st. Jeez. It's kind of hard to believe. I see we went down for the first time. Oh my god. And it's already the end of November. But we did take a break, so that makes sense. And it is a long game. It's half as long as Umineko, which is huge, so it makes sense. Oh my god, you guys. Alright, well we have to unfortunately save over old files, because that's just how it's gonna be. But, diggity dang dang. I can't wait to go further. This has been amazing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. On Tuesday, We're gonna get this is ultra badass. Hopefully they can run into Leo. And Leo and Jean, and all together they can bust Rose out of jail and form Team Neo Primavera. You guys, this is fucking amazing. Oh my god, wow. It's like, seriously, it was slow for a bit, like a couple of streams ago, but now it's like really ramped up. Woo! Holy fuck. I just can't, I'm just dreading the heartbreak when Zell finds out about Oliver. Oh my god, I am dreading that so badly. Alright, you guys. Tales will be on Sunday. That's quickly coming to an end. At this point I think that's gonna be a side quest stream, but like finishing up some side quests before the end of the game, but we might get to the final boss of Tales next week, probably on Thursday. And we'll continue Rose Guns Days on Tuesday. Damn, this has gotten so good. Yay, Zell! But Oliver! Oh god. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.